Hello, this is Chad Weiss from Sebcamco.com. That's SEBCAMCO.com, and I'm just exploring Letgo. And I thought I'd do a quick little video here. My first time here doing a video on the computer, from the computer, about the computer, while using the computer. I see so many of these videos on YouTube, and I thought, hey, I won't be able to do this with my award-winning positivity, but no, everyone can do this. Apparently, it's a free tool on Windows 7 and other versions of Windows as well too. But I'm using Windows 7, so it's called Microsoft Impression Encoder, and you can download that for free. I don't work for Microsoft, I don't work for Windows, but I'm using this program right now, and as you can see, it works pretty good. But I'll let you be the judge of that. If it works good, looks good to me. So I'm just right now, let's get to the main feature, Letgo. Now, if you're locally selling items, Letgo is an app and also a desktop website you can go to as well too. It lets you sell items. You know what, I'm going to forget the description of this. If you already know Letgo, if you already know how to sell stuff online and how to use different apps like Kijiji or Craigslist or stuff like that, it's similar to that, but I find Letgo a lot easier. If you're on your phone, you can just kind of take a quick picture, put a little description of the item, boom, it's up, it's ready for sale. So that's so much easier than putting in points, just doing a whole bunch of more text updates and information that I find you have to do on Kijiji and other like apps like Craigslist or whatever. I find Letgo super easy for that, but I'm using the desktop version so I can record my screen and show you. This video is not about how to use Letgo, but it's just my commentary on people's pictures and how they sell stuff on Letgo. I learned a long time ago from our eBay store way back in 2015 that taking pictures is fundamental for making sales, right? You got to take good pictures to make good sales, and people want to see clear images of your stuff, and they want to make sure what you're selling is what you actually have. And you can take a look through some of my pictures here. Some of the pictures, and I'm going to be honest here, some of these pictures I'm using are stock images of the actual product from the websites. If I can get a hold of a stock image, I'll use it. But if my item is used, or it's something that's a collectible, it's not really sold anymore, you can't find people with pictures of it online anymore, or maybe it is a new product and I just felt like taking pictures that day, like this little one here, you can tell which ones are stock photos and which ones are pictures I've taken, right? So again, I'm not claiming to be the greatest picture photographer. I'm not claiming to be the best at taking abstract pictures or pictures of products, but you can see this one's a little iffy, but and this one's not too bad. I'll take a little closer look here. Okay, it's there. Come on. If I can set it up nice with a nice background and the bold image of the product, you can see it's pretty good. So basically, let's go back here. Go back to my profile. I learned a long time ago that taking pictures is good pictures, I should say, is half the battle. Here's a stock image again. Stop saying that. Oh my god. And here's, like I said, the stock image that I found online of the image or the product that was being sold. So I use that because it's clear, it's bright, it's exactly what I have. I only do that for stuff that I'm actually selling brand new. But taking pictures is paramount for getting people to be attracted to your product and or the thing you're selling and want to buy it, right? Because if they can't see it or the pictures are terrible, well, they might still want to buy it if it's something really unique or collectible, and they might really want it. And if that's the case, they're going to buy it. But your main concern should be presentation. So how you present your stuff. This picture is not the greatest. You can see I can give you some great examples right here on my page of some pictures that are well done and some are not. This is not well done. I didn't do this on purpose for this. Actually, you know what? I did do this on purpose for this video. See what I did there? Not only is it kind of dark in certain areas, as you can see, this is a 100-piece puzzle, Barbie puzzle, but you can see that the image is upside down. Not sure why I didn't fix that before, but well, it works out perfect for this video. You can see exactly what a bad image can do. So not many takers on that, right? But then good images, they help sell your product. They're bright. You can see everything. Everything you want in the photo is there. Everything you don't want in the photo is there, like other stuff around you. If you're taking it on a busy, like crowded table, if you're taking it on your bed, or if you're kind of yourself, your body is in the image, like your shadow or portions, the limbs of your body, it's not as great. So let's take a look at other people's. Stop picking on my stuff and let's take a look at other people's items here. Oh, it's still showing me mine. Oh, there we go. So just brought me right to the main Let Go page. Just clicked on Let Go, the logo here as you saw. And I'm not, again, I'm not picking on people specifically. I'm not picking on sellers on this site. This isn't to bash them. I'm just making commentary quickly on some images of what to do and what not to do for product pictures. I've been going through Let Go a lot for the last few days, putting the items up and trying to get the house decluttered and get things gone to the rightful, people who like it, to the rightful owners, as I was trying to say. Get them to a better home, get products where they, are going to be needed. And I'm looking through Let Go just randomly to see where, other things are, what other people are selling. So if I'm selling something similar, will other people be into it? And I just happened to notice while browsing through, it's like, wow, some of these pictures look amazing. I want my pictures to be this great. And then some pictures I'm just like, whew. Even in my worst days, I can't imagine allowing a picture like this to be my main feature product, right? So you look at a picture like this, a dark gray sofa. I mean, it's a good picture. It's bright. It's showing you the image right up here. It's clear. There's nothing much around. I mean, there's a fan in the background. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's here, and you can see exactly what the gentleman is selling. So it's not bad. We'll go back. Here's an example of what I said before of, turning your image to the right way. I'm pretty sure this is a dresser. I'm turning my head now sideways. You can't see that. You can't see me. You can't see me. But this pretty much is upright. So I mean, this is not the right way. It's a great picture itself of the image. You can see exactly what they're selling. You can see clear. There's nothing much in the way of like body parts or other shadows or stuff like that, but it's sideways in the image. So I mean, it's like that's not the there's some work. The other thing I see a lot here too, and I'll see if I can find more examples of it. It's very tricky to put things on your floor. When done right, if you have a very beautiful floor and you're immaculate about keeping your area around it clean, then that's great. I mean, here's you're getting close-ups of these pants on a nice wooded floor. The floor itself is in good condition. It's presentable. It's a beautiful little floor, right? So it's not like it's uglier. No more pictures. Scroll down here a bit. There's not much else to see. You can see the image. You can see the floor is not. It's not terrible. There's a little bit of shadows here, but I mean can't be too picky, right? But let me send here again. You can see on the floor. Wow, so shy. Just making commentary. I don't know if there are other pictures here. Let me see. Yeah. So on the floor is not too bad. I mean, it's a nice floor. It's not in bad shape. I mean, the text is covering up a lot of stuff here, but it's a bright picture, and you can see you can see exactly what you're getting. But I want to find some examples of when you put things on the floor, what can happen if you're not careful. Well, here's an example. There's two of them. I'll click on the sandals. Why not? Load. Come on. Maybe it's me. So you can't see it so much when you click on it, but you can kind of see there's a shadow here of the person taking the photo, and it's on carpet. So two things with that. Number one, be very wary if you're taking it on carpet. You don't know, well, you might know, but you should be aware of what's in and around on your carpet, because carpet picks up a lot of dirt and dust and specks and spots, right? And some people don't care about that. I mean, the photographer sometimes doesn't care about that, nor does the person buying it care about that, but sometimes the environment around, like there again, more shadows. That's the other part. You want to make the environment around the image more attractive, or as attractive as you can. I mean, the main feature obviously would be the sandals here, but your eye is automatically going to be taken to. I mean, it's not a huge negative as far as the selling. I'm sure these sandals will sell, but whether or not this person's shadow is here or not. More pictures. And the rug itself is not, it's clean. It looks like there's no foreign objects. There's nothing, gross or stained or anything weird about it, right? And here again you can see a shadow of the person taking the picture. But when you're using carpets, when you're going through, you can see again more shadows with the boots. I mean, people staying there. I mean, shadows are going to happen depending on your lighting behind you. Shadows. But I want to find. Like here's again, I never understood so much of putting things on the floor. You can get a good look at it. Yes, it's if you can present a nice background, it's good. But here you've got a few like items, like I don't know, I guess a piece of the rug or a mat, the table leg. I mean, it's, again, I'm being picky. It's not. I've seen worse. I'm just trying to give you an idea of some things that could look unfavorable in the background when you use the floor. Bottom line, don't use the floor, in my opinion, because you don't know always when you're taking pictures what you might end up with in the picture, and you may not notice it after when you go to produce it or put it up. Oops, going too fast there. But I'm trying to find. Okay, well, here's a couple examples right here. So they're selling a white and brown chest. Looks like little toys. But what are they? Are they taking it on? I guess a desk or some kind of wood. But the wood is damaged, as you can see here. It's not the most attractive background. They don't have other pictures, I don't think. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, it's damaged wood they put it on. So there's a bit of like clutter in the background. They've got mixed backgrounds because they've taken it on between the door frame wherever this thing is sitting, and the wood around it looks it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest around it. Again, with this image here too, it's whited out by the light. There's too much light on this side, so you don't get a really good look at the. It's a floral jar. You don't get a, as you can see, you don't need me to tell you that. You can see there's too much white on that area. It's picture's a little bit blurry there. I mean, this person is doing a couple quick. I guess this is all their products I'm going through right now, so it's not so bad there. Let me go back to the main page. It's going to take me right through all the pictures again. You can see, and there's a little blurry there too, you can see how it can go wrong pretty quickly when you're taking pictures if you're not sure where or what you're taking around it. But I want to get a good example of other things I've seen a lot of. And everybody's picture taking skill is different, right? I mean, I'm not here to lambaste anyone about who's great at taking pictures and who's not. Like, here's some awesome pictures right here. I mean, they found a place in their home that has it's probably just the base of where their sink or their tile in the bathroom, or maybe who knows where, meets the run of the ceramic countertop, and it makes for a nice interesting background, right? So you got the marble, and then you got Betty Boop there, and that's pretty cool. I mean, you can use items. That's cool. You can use items that are all around your home, like little backgrounds and stuff like that look tasteful, that don't take away or steal the light from your picture. Here's one thing here too I find. You got to use your hands in a picture to hold something up or to prop it. That's it's never a great thing. I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice, I guess, but this one, I mean, you get a lot of their hand, and you get like a flash or a light of where their, I guess, overhead, like their lamp or their ceiling light is. So you can kind of get the flash. So you're missing some detail in here because of the lighting, right? Because you got to kind of angle your camera so the light doesn't. You can see before you take the picture. You have your camera up over it. Oh. Touchstone started following me. Thank you. Twitter. You can see that's at Sebcamco on Twitter. Shameless plug in there. You can see before you take the picture where the lighting is, right? You can see kind of how it shines in your image before you take it. So I mean, again, some people aren't worried about that. They just want to get the picture up and get the item sold. And some people buying it don't care about how it looks. They see, oh, a car stereo. I'm going to buy that. If they can see it in person, they really want to see if it's what they saw. This isn't a bad picture here. It's got some nice lighting and shadowing on it. You can very much see it's a Hyundai Tucson matte, winter matte, so that's kind of cool. It's got some good pictures to show you. It's bright enough. It's no other foreign objects are in the image, so it's pretty cool. Here again, you get sometimes people I don't know if I have to click on all the images for you to see. You can pretty much get the idea here. You can see the image of the person taking the photo. in the background, so be very careful when you're taking pictures of mirrored objects or objects that will display what the face of what they're shown. That was terrible of a description. Like, mirrored objects should be good because you can get shadows of yourself, and some people don't care about that. It's not about showing who you are in the picture, but it's more about, are you taking away from the picture itself? Like, you want to clearly show what you're selling. Here's what I meant by carpet. I mean, we're going to assume this is carpet. But these are car mats, and it's probably taken outside. Probably this is probably pavement, then it was taken outside. But your pavement can be dirty. It can look kind of around it, right? I mean, this is car mats. I would hope that they wouldn't, throw their clothing down on the pavement and say, "Here you go," looking good. Picture done. So hopefully they wouldn't go that extreme, but still the background leaves a lot to desire there. It's kind of unkempt. Here's another thing. So you're showing off rings. It's cool that you're wearing the ring. I mean, you want to show that it fits human hands. People, when advertising, they like to put hands on everything, or like actual models of body parts that the actual product will be on, to illustrate how it would look on average size hands or whatever. So I mean, it's not terrible unless you have a really ugly, gross hand or a big hairy hand like I do. You don't want to be some people just aren't hand models, but some are, and I'm not saying she's not or he isn't, who knows, right? But be very careful if you have to hand model or whatever model something, because you never know. This is a pretty good image here. It's got everything exactly what it is, but you got your finger stuck there because you got to hold it. You guys, if you got to hold something, there's ways you can kind of put your hand behind something or kind of angle the camera. Most people are taking pictures on their cell phones, so you can kind of have some room to move. A box. I hope they're giving this away. A home appliance box for $1,300. Is it just a box? Oh, it's a home appliance box for Tempted to write to this person and ask what's in the box. What's inside the box? Should I? Do I dare? Is there a description? No, it doesn't say. Danny home appliance box. Or sorry. Okay, well, Danny. Guys, make sure your what you say the product is what's in the picture. It's not a huge deal, but it makes you look like you know what you have. Like you know what you know. So Danby home appliance box. Do I? What? I'm gonna. What? Okay, well I can't type, so it's kind of stupid because I'm in the dark. But is in the box, right? What is in the box? I mean, is that rude? It's a little blurry too. Before I send it again, I'm just double checking I'm not missing anything. Danby home appliance box. There's no other info. I mean, you can't. Usually it would be written here, like you've seen on my ads. It would be something here. So, what is in the box? Please tell me it's not just a box. Okay, you know what? I gotta get it over with. It's a sent, and we'll see if they eventually write to me. That's funny. Didn't expect to do that. Didn't expect to actually chat with someone on here. They may not take too kindly to that, but whatever. It's just a friendly question. I just want to know because maybe I wanted to buy the box and I don't want to pay. Is the price negotiable? I don't want to pay $1,300 for that box. Here's another example of things cluttering. Oh, here's a really great example here. Okay, so you have everything wrong that I mentioned with other pictures. So you have a floor, which is not, I mean, I'm not saying they have a dirty home, obviously, but if you have areas of your house that aren't the most, tight at the time, you might want to refrain from taking the pictures. This is, they're selling this beanbag chair, but they have other items in the background, which is kind of obstructing. They have their body parts, there's their feet. It looks like one sock, one bare, maybe it's two different people, I don't know. This is an example of things you don't want to do. I'm assuming that they're not the one, like the person standing here is not the one taking the picture because it's kind of looking from this way and they're standing over here. But I don't know, people can do some strange things, right? So Megan, one sock, barefoot, I'm not sure what's happening there. But that's an example of not the greatest photo. I mean, it may or may not sell. People, like I said, some people don't care about that. But when you're taking professional pictures and you want to make a professional sale, it's just my opinion, of course. But I've learned many ways. I've tried different things. I've learned that things I take better pictures. But you gotta take great pictures. You gotta try at least put some thought into what you're taking a picture of before you take the picture. Like I said, there's some good examples here of cars. You always got to be careful whether you're taking a picture of a vehicle. You want to refrain from getting other people's vehicles in there. You probably don't want your license plate, which is good. This one doesn't have one. It shows it's outdoors. It shows that they actually probably own the vehicle. It's terribly parked, so it shows they're a terrible driver, obviously, so you shouldn't buy from them. Just kidding. But again, it's using common sense. It's using somewhat good idea of, like, if you're buying a product, if you went to a store or if you're shopping online and you see a product for sale and then you see what you really want, you're like, oh cool, I really want that thing, but it's upside down. I really want to buy that Mercedes, but it's standing end for end. I don't know if I can buy it like that. I don't know. Do you have one that's kind of like horizontal? No? Okay, well, I'll come back when you have more in stock. Would you buy products that had all sorts of other weird mumbo jumbo in the picture? Maybe, depending on what it was. Maybe not. Here's an odd example. I guess you could kind of, it's a lighter, or an X lighter, comes with a charger. You can clearly see the image has been focused, but they've taken it in their hand, just with their hand, and then they've kind of blurred out using photo effects to kind of blur out their background. You can do that, but you really want to, first of all, why make that much work for yourself? Why would you go to the trouble of photo editing this thing? We can just take 2 steps to the side and maybe get a blank wall, and you can take a picture. But then you have your cola cans and your shaving cream and your lipstick and your baby powder and your leg and table chairs. Everything else is in the way, right? So, I mean, you got to think, is this the best? Sorry, I'm talking too much. Is this the best picture I could take? And if not, feel free to retake it, because you only get 4 on Let Go. You only get 4 tries. Here's a good pair of boots. Again, they're using the floor, but the floor looks pretty relatively clean. It's a nice wood style panel background, so it kind of matches the boots. There's no real clutter. So I mean, now here's an example of some professional photo taking right here. These high heels, they're on a fluffy, feathery, powdery background. They're even like positioned like almost like display quality positioning, so you get a full view of the heel, you get a full view of the inside, you get the zipper, like you get to see everything pretty much. I'm sure if I clicked on it, there's other images, maybe not. Nope. But still, you get a good quality image there, and that's pretty cool. Sorry, let's go back. So I mean, it depends on the person taking the photo. Some have attention to detail, some don't. Attention to detail, some don't. I'm still waiting on this reply, and I'm also losing my voice because I've been talking too much. Oh, what's this? Oh, we have the car mats. It keeps taking me back up towards the top whenever I come back. So you get the idea of how how to take pictures. I mean, some are better than others. I mean, you get the flash of a light behind you. It kind of cheapens the style of the image. You don't get the best look and shine of it. It's kind of hard to see. That's a little bit blurry there too. It just doesn't. The pictures need to enhance your product. The person is not there to see the product with you. They're not browsing for it in the store, so they kind of need to have a look and see, okay, this is what I'm going to get for sure. This is what I'm going to expect when I meet them in person. I can clearly see what I'm getting now. It looks the exact same as what I'm going to get in person. But I'm just looking for any other negative examples that I've already shown you. I'm always looking for negativity, and I'm sure to find it. Just kidding. But you get the idea. You can see different ways. You can get ideas. You can see the way people are taking pictures of what they're selling. The main goal, obviously, is to the main goal obviously is to highlight what you're selling. And these wallets, I mean, these look good. Looks like the professional, the actual stock image of them, which you can use, no problem. I mean, what you want to do for stock images too is if you're concerned that people might think, why you just took a picture off the internet, the best quality one, and it may not be what you're actually selling, and you might worry that people won't, inquire about it because they're worried that you don't actually own the item, or that you're just, it's worse condition than what you're claiming it to be. Feel free to take a picture of the actual item itself, and then use a stock photo too, or just something that shows that it's in your possession. You can write, like, this is obviously a stock photo. I doubt she posed for this cocktail dress, although she might have. But you know what? I don't see any floor around her. I don't see any other footprints or other marks of people standing around her, so I'm going to go with stock photo. But looking up here, a white metal safety fence. I'm assuming it's this product here, and it's not the actual fence that's there. But you can see they've got some, cleaning to do around their house. They've got some stain on their door. It looks like it's just not well placed. It's not well laid out. You want something visually appealing. You want something out and like displayed nicely, so clearly this is what I'm selling. This is what you're getting. There's no other. If you throw other items in, you can look like, oh, I'm selling this along with it too. So I'm going to head out. I just wanted to show some quick things about what people are doing on Letgo. Oh boy. If you're wearing the product, that's another thing I'm not sure about too. When the subject who's actually selling the product wears the product for you to buy, which I think they are. That first image looked like the guy's legs and feet were in there, but no more pictures. I'm worried about when people are wearing it. I mean, I'm assuming when you buy used clothing that they've worn it and they're giving it up, and you would wash that accordingly, and that's fine. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. When I see them wearing it in the picture I'm about to buy, it's like, if you're still wearing it, why are you giving it up? I mean, if it clearly fits you, if the shoe fits, wear it, right? More images of people putting stuff on the floor, on their beds. Make sure your bed is clean, everybody. No crumbs, no cat hair, whatever. Make sure your bed is nice and clean. But you get the idea. I'm holding the laptop where they could have just as easily laid that out somewhere, and they've also got other stuff in the background that's probably not going to be sold with them, like the Jumpy Joller, their Jolly Jumper, and the car, and their hand is probably not coming with them. This is a better image because it shows you the whole bed and nice lighting. Actually in the room, so that's good. People holding the ring. Men's ring size. Oh, it's so blurry. You can't even see the ring, and there's no other pictures to go with it. So this is my view of a terrible image. I'm sorry, but you can barely see the ring. It's more about the hand, and even that's blurry, and it's just like, what? And again, here, same thing. Here, want this ring? Here, take it. Take it. It's the same guy. Take it. He's selling off a lot of rings. Scary. But yeah, I think I'm bouncing back towards the top. But you can see basically what I'm talking about here. So take pictures as best you can. You don't have to be a huge photographing pro to take a decent image. Just concentrate on, just know your surroundings. What's behind you? What's beside you? What's in front of you? Are you too close to it? Do you have other people around? Get them out of there. Get. I'm taking pictures. Get out of here. I got photos to take. So just be mindful of your surroundings and make sure you get a clear, crisp image of. Don't end up like this. Don't let this happen to you. Make sure all your bases are covered. So this is my quick little video about using Letgo or any kind of service that an app service that lets you sell things locally. You can go back to my page. I'll just give myself a little self-promotion here. Go back to my profile. I'm on Letgo. You can find me Chad Weiss. I'm there. Mainly selling things to people locally. A lot of the stuff is also available on our Sebcamco shop.com, which links in the description below. Also, feel free to check out my podcast at Nobody's or Somebody's Podcast.libsyn, LIBSYN.com. Nobody's or Somebody's.libsyn.com. We're also on iTunes, Google Music Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Revoice, Player FM, all kinds of services online. Just Google search for Nobody's or Somebody's Podcast, and you'll find me there. and hopefully you'll check out my next video when I make a better one than this. And if you want to buy any of the items that you see here, feel free to contact me, because even though I sell locally on Letgo, I don't mind shipping. You can find these on Sebcamco. So send me an email, chadvice, CHADVICE, at sebcamco.com, SEBCAMCO.com. Oh, it looks like I got a message back. Let me quickly do this here. Maybe the Mr. Man wrote me back. Well, he did. We gotta conclude this. What's he gonna say? It's a mini fridge. Okay. That would have helped in the description, right? Right? I'm gonna tell him that, but I'll do that privately, because I don't want you to see me swearing. Just kidding. So come check me out, Chad Vice. Send me an email if you like anything you see on this page, or visit sebcamcoshop.com. Enough self-promotion. I'm on the out. Thank you again for watching this video, and stay safe. Have a great day, everybody.